Roger, you were
Yeah,
talking before about, the survivability
yeah,
of your house and what other people might learn from it. Because I think building back, which is obviously going to happen, I think people can look at what happened there compared to what happened elsewhere and
yeah.
learn from it. So what are things that people can learn?
Well, one of the most important things is having clearance around your structure. Um, Another very, very important thing is that if you're going to build a house, make sure that your eaves, which is the part of the roof that actually sticks out past the outside wall,
Mhm.
make sure those are solid. Because what happens is that a high wind, a strong wind will blow embers up. Once the fire gets inside the walls, your house is done. I don't care who you are, but when it starts burning inside the walls, you've lost your. I would like to see some kind of codes built into our our, our structural demands for building new structure that say that there has to be some kind of fireproofing for the eaves and for the outside walls. We still have so many homes that are built with wood shingles on the outside, for God's
Oh
sake,
God. Yeah.
that are flammable. Okay,
Yeah.
our house survived for a lot of reasons, and I've got to say that luck was not a small part of it either, because
Mm.
when the wind came, it blew the fire around the upper ridge. We put out the fire that was coming down the ridge, but if the winds had been blowing in our direction, it would have been much harder. Plus, a fire performs in a rather predictable way. It burns uphill much faster and it burns downhill much slower. So if you can build your structure, your home
Interesting.
at the bottom of a ridge or of a mountainside or a hill, you stand a better chance. And
I
just
wouldn't have thought that. That's
yeah,
interesting. Yeah.
so we a lot of people say leave. I we've been through what? How many fires now?
5 fires.
5 fires.
Oh,
We've lost. We've lost. One house we lost the decks. I mean, he stayed right to the end. I don't even know how.
I remember that. Was that where you were putting the Virgin Mary? Such a great story. Putting the Virgin Mary on the bed.
My house
I
is
have her. There she is. There she is.
It's
Virgin
a
Mary.
great Scott.
more Blessed Mother, Saint Joseph, Saint
Yeah.
Anthony, and the symbol of Christ right in the middle of my helipad.
Yeah.
So I think I got a little bit.
It was a religious experience.
Yeah, but so 5 fires, and you were saying, Roger, you don't want to leave.
No, I'm a strong proponent of staying.
But you have to have an exit. You can't just be like, "Oh, I'm going to stay," and then God forbid, you have to know what your exit is.
Yeah.
We know that he can jump in the pool or jump in the pond or jump whatever, or I don't know.
A couple of times I've driven out through a fire event because it was obvious that it was unsavable. But we've never lost a house, and I like to think that it's the embers. Let's be clear. Wind-driven fire throws embers miles. So if you can put them out, you have a better chance of saving your home. But there comes a point where when fire is approaching,
yeah, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.